and different language peoples and different food culture. So we will bring together in Goa.
I spoke to Union Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting in the Government of India, Dr. Murugan in Cannes, on India's participation in this edition of the Cannes Film Festival and his vision for India's entertainment sector. Take a listen. Right next to the India Pavilion in Cannes, joining us is a very special guest, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting in the Government of India, Dr. Murugan. Welcome, Mr. Minister, to Doordarshan.
Namaskar. Today we are here. I am very happy to lead our Indian delegation. So we came here to participate our Cannes Film Festival.
You walked the red carpet in a traditional veshti, which is a traditional Tamil attire. We know that you are from the south, you are a Tamilian. What is the message with which you have come to Cannes this time around?
See, wherever we go, our Indian, like this big festival, or like this, it is in a world level festival. The people come from throughout the world, and it is a prestigious festival. So here I want to present our Tamil tradition, our Indian culture, and as well as our Indian attire. So that's why last year also I wore dosti, vesti and shirt. This year a little bit special. I made some embroidering of one side of our because we are now the presidency of G20. So for that reflection of that for G20 emblem, one side we embroidered, and another side our national flag, tricolor national flag is embroidered, and I wore this. I feel very proud as an Indian. We take our Indian tradition, our Indian attire in the global level, very prestigious festival.
In the picture that we saw of yours walking down the red carpet here in Cannes, we saw with you Gunit Monga, producer of The Elephant Whisperers of the Oscar fame, and also Mr. Thomba, a Manipuri actor. Tell us what went into deciding the names of the Indian delegation. How were they zeroed in on?
See, how you see our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, how the People's Batma, he introduced like People's Batma. So ordinary people, they got Batma award. Like that, we want to be encourage people from the northeast or from regional. We want to encourage, like you see, this Elephant Whisperers, Mrs. Gunit Monga, she was the producer. But the stories, she is from Delhi and Mumbai. She born from Delhi. She was living in Mumbai. But her story is from the Tamil Nadu story, that particularly Mudumalai story. For that Mudumalai story, she made how the two elephants are they are taking care, the couple they are taking care, and how they are treating like a child. So this is the story. For that she got Oscar award. So we thought she has to be is an Indian representative, and as well as Mr. Thomba, he participated in this Indian delegation in the red carpet. Mr. Thomba is a Manipur actor, and he acted that some movie. His movie also selected for the 4 movies. One movie, his movies are selected. So he also participated in this. So the common, this Cannes Film Festival is very prestigious, and throughout the world are big stars and big people, they used to come here. But from India, we need to focus northeast and like Mudumalai story. So we thought we will bring them, and they came here, and they proud our Bharat here.
4 Indian films, we know, Mr. Minister, are being screened here in the official category in the Cannes Film Festival. There is Agra, there is Kennedy, there is Nehemij, there is Ishanu as well, the Manipuri film. How do you look at India's presence this time around in the 76th edition of the Cannes Film Festival?
Yes. It is in 4 films is selected as an officially Cannes films, as the Cannes Film Festival. It is also is an honor for India and our Indian cinema industry. You see our Indian cinema people nowadays, they are focusing well and they are presenting well, and whether it is a commercial movie, whether it is a document movie, whether it is an what is that, animation movie. So they are all very big level they are doing, and they are presenting and they are taking Indian cinema to the world level. For that, now you see Agra, this is the students of our Indian Film Institute students. They see this, how, see, in last IFFI, we gave 75 young mind and we identify 75 young people. So like the students, the young mind, the young generation, they are coming here and they are participating, themselves films is selected. I convey my best wishes to the young people and young mind, our students, and Agra and this Isano is our Tamba, already he is a delegation here and he is participating here. The story from Manipur story, and because of this Manipur or northeast side, they are coming to the world level. It is an prestige and it is an honor to our India.
You inaugurated the India Pavilion at this edition of the festival, and it's interesting that the design of the whole India Pavilion this time is inspired by the Saraswati Yantra. How symbolic is this and how apt is this for Indian representation in Cannes?
You see our Saraswati Yantra is part of our puja and our art. And Saraswati, we used to in art, whether it is in art or whether it is in education, whether it is in good auspicious work we do Saraswati Puja. Like this Saraswati Endra, so to represent our creative economy in this year we made it as in our pavilion. They said that Saraswati Andhra is designed by the Ahmedabad Fashion Institute. They designed, and it's because a unique design, and it should be reflect our nation, and it should be reflect our culture, our art, our goddess Saraswati, and as well as this Saraswati Andhra, our national flag Tranga, our national flag colors with the use. Because of this, our pavilion is getting very big, attractive, and we are reflecting our Indian culture tradition here.
You've met the celebrated American actor at the India Pavilion, Michael Douglas. Tell us, what was the conversation like with him?
It's very interesting. He's a very interesting man, and he know about Bharat, and he has some relationship in Bharat, and he shared that, and he got marriage from our India, so that he also shared, and he shared our cinema experience, and I also explained and I also briefed him about our cinema industry, how our cinema industry is performing. Almost per day 3,000, per year 3,000, more than 3,000 cinemas are producing from India, and it is going the worldwide, particularly in the regional cinemas, they are playing big role. So I briefed that, and I also briefed to him for about our International Film Festival of India, the IFFI, because the coming November, IFFI is we are going to celebrate the 54th edition of the IFFI. So I briefed him about the festival.
So you briefed him about the festival as well. Tell us, how do you think India can further expand its cinematic footprint in different parts of the world? We heard earlier from the Indian ambassador to France about how there can be India-specific festivals held in different parts of the world, say New York and London, etc. So what are your thoughts on this? Yeah,
really, yesterday I spoke with him, and we had a short discussion about our Indian cinema. So he also told this, in Paris, our Indian people are there, particularly Tamil people are there. So some cinemas has to be here, we can screen, or some festival we can, like London, like Sydney, like USA. So we want to focus our cinema industry to the worldwide, because the cinemas are playing emotional, and it is a tool for the communication. And if you want to tell something, it goes easily reach to the people. So for that, our India, because our Indian cinemas, we are having contents, good contents are there. Now the technology also, we are including the inclusion of the technology. So our cinemas are getting familiar. You can take it, our triple R, this Elephant Whisperers, they got Oscar award in this year. And also you can see some of movies, Bahubali or this KGF and
Many more such films.
many more such movies. They got small. These are all regional movies, but these regional movies come to the national level, and it is in now it is in playing the world level. So for that we need some promotion. Our ambassador felt that we need some promotion and we need some extra effort to put our cinema to exhibit the world level.
And we remember that last year India was the first ever country of honor at the Marshadu film or the Cannes Film Market, and Honorable Minister for Information and Broadcasting Anurag Singh Thakur was here, and he announced incentive schemes for both co-production as well as making of foreign films or shooting them in India. And you spoke about how The Inheritance has got the go-ahead as the first film under this category under the incentive scheme. So how is really India building on the honor that it got last time around?
You see, last year we were here because of the 75th year of our independence and 75th year of France and India's relationship, and they give the honor of the country here. So, and apart from that, we introduced and we announced for the co-production. Almost now the co-production agreement and treaty we signed more than 16 countries, and some other countries we are negotiating now. And this because of the co-production, some of foreign cinema companies, they can come to India and they can have an agreement with our Indian cinema producers, our Indian cinema companies, and they can avail this facility. Apart from this, those who engage our Indian crews or our Indian employees, additional 5% bonus they are getting incentives. So like, because we want to be, because we have good potential, we have good manpower, intellectual manpower, skilled manpower we are having, and we have good manpower we are having. So like our cinema, we want to take another level to the world level. So the world cinema companies, they can come to the participate here, and they will be our, because of the foreign companies comes, our Indian cinema producers, they may engage with them, and more cinemas can come up in this international level. And apart from the thing you discussed about the shoot in India, our Prime Minister's vision is that ease of doing business. Under the ease of doing business, for the FFO, they may get they one-stop shop. Like they may, if they want to get approval from the defense, they want to get approval from the railways, or they want to get approval from the forest, or they want to get any approval from the state governments, and they need so they don't want to go any all the offices. They may get one-stop approval from this portal. So the world cinema, they are attracting, or they are coming forward. Already you mentioned that Inheritance, the under co-production, we gave the approval for the Inheritance, and some other proposals are pending. Some other proposals are, it is in, we are going to clear that proposals also.
She Shines is going to be an important or marquee event at the India Pavilion, where women achievers and women artists in the world of cinema are going to be honored. Several Indian actors will also be here. How significant do you think is such an initiative to honor women in cinema?
You see, Indian cinema, the beginning onwards, the Nari Shakti, that is women empowerment, is present in cinema industry. So our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi's vision, and now we are focusing the empowerment of women. You can see in cinema industry, you can take it our from 50s, from 40s, the women's, they played a crucial role and big roles in cinema. Now you can see this year here, the big celebrities, they came here, and one Miss Sara Ali Khan and some of actors, they are all came here, and participation also. You can see now in our Indian Pavilion. So the more than 60% the women participants and the women cinema producers, directors, artists, they are here. And especially last year we selected some startup companies for we brought them also. For them in the startup, 5 people we brought. Out of 5, there 3 were the women startup companies. They participated here under the audiovisual and VFS, because India is the hub of IT, and we are post-production work they are doing here, and particularly our women startup companies, women producers, women directors, women artists, they are playing. And such cinema, because particularly in our Indian cinema, the women's role is very crucial role, and they are playing very good role.
75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow is a signature program of the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, which gives a platform to young filmmakers and documentary makers to make films quickly, and it also showcases them in different parts of the world, the collaborations that you do. How is that concept being taken forward here in Cannes?
See, last year we gave a platform to our new young mind, young talent. 70, because of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we gave 75 and young mind opportunity. We gave opportunity, and we conducted 53 hours. They have to take on cinema. For what is that? We conducted one workshop. And in that 53 hours, they made a cinema. And they, young talents people, they are coming forward, and because of the 75 people, how we identified. See, we gave the opportunity for the 75 people. Now the in Cannes Film Festival, our Agra, this young people, the students, they made the Agra movie, Agra cinema. That Agra movie is screening this prestigious festival. That is the outcome of these 75 young entrepreneurs. We give, if they need opportunity, if we give the opportunity, they will come up and they will compete to the world. This is a good example.
Nehemich is a film production made by an alumnus of FTII Pune, which India is screening in the last NF section. What are the best practices that a country like India can incorporate from, say, the Cannes Film Festival or such international film festivals? How do we stand to gain in terms of experience and implementation in India?
Yes, last year also we visited here. After that we implement some of area, particularly the stories area. We gave a platform to the story novels. In IFFI we gave the platform to the novelist writers. We gave a platform, and we gave a platform to the market, because here you see the market is the main play, and the producer, they need world level marketing, and the social network they need collaboration, and they need the exchange of the technology. For everything is they are getting one place. Here we are seeing, and earlier I visited here the marketplace, and some countries, regional store, regional stalls, and apart from that some companies stalls also here. They are promoting, they are having the meetings, one-to-one meeting, they are signing the agreement, and they are exchanging the ideas, and the co-production also they are doing here. Like this we are last year we implemented in the Goa IFFI Film Festival also. We gave the platform to the film producer through the worldwide. They can come to the India, and they can sign up with our Indian producers, and not only Indian producers, the worldwide producers. It's a network, and the market, availability of the market, and exchange of the technology, because now you see the VFS and animation is playing a a major role in this cinema industry. This after the post production work is done by maximum of Hollywood movies. Production work is done by in our country, particularly Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai. This IT hub, they are doing Hyderabad, they are doing this work. And you see our skilled man. I already mentioned that skilled manpower we are having, and intellectual manpower we are having. That manpower is they are using now. It is they went throughout the world through the cinema.
So what is the roadmap that you see for the AVGC sector, which is animation, visual effects, gaming and comics or extended reality? You've spoken about perhaps that there is no Hollywood movie that doesn't give a credit to an Indian entity for animation work. And you've spoken about a National Center of Excellence also coming up. So tell us, what is the vision of India when it comes to the AVGC sector?
So you ask about the roadmap and vision. See, our government's vision is that the India is the hub of VFS, and India is the hub of animation, and India is hub of the audio visualization. Now at next level, the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, you see now, if you speak in one language, and it should be translated to the, in same time it should be translated to the multi languages, and some technologies you can use. So like the India is already hub of the IT, and our young people, IT mind and the skilled IT people are there. So far the facilities are there, infrastructure is there. So we need to, India is the hub of animation, and India is hub of the VFS. For that our National Excellency Center for VFS and Animation is going to come up. Already the work is under process.
What will it take, Mr. Minister, to make India the complete film shooting and production and animation destination of the world?
So earlier I mentioned to you, because of the shoot in India, we have natural sceneries are there. So you can huge Nadi, the Kaveri, it's in, whether it's in Ganga, Brahmaputra, and we have the deep forests in the northeast, and we have Himalaya, and we have good beaches, we have archaeological and ancient temples also there. And because you see, we have multi-language and diversity and culture, tradition, each state and different culture is there. For that, because of the content, you are getting more content. You see the Kandara movie. It is one regional it is a regional movie, but the story you can take, it is in one place. It's called one tribal village story. For that tribal village story, it went to the world level. So this is the content we are having. We are having a young mind. We are having the skilled manpower. That's why we are focusing. India should be the hub of already I mentioned that hub of animation, VFS one side, and shooting place. For that, because under our Prime Minister's leadership, we are ease of doing business. For the ease of doing business, we are giving clearances for the one-stop shop. We are clearancing, and we are giving permissions to the shoot in India in the one place. And apart from that, if they want to come with the co-production, we are giving incentives. And if they want to take Indian crews, the additional incentive, bonus incentives we are giving. So we want to promote, and we want to be make India as a hub of cinema shooting, and it is a hub of the animation area.
So, Mr. Minister, what is your vision for the media and entertainment sector in India from 10 years from now? I mean, how do you see the landscape in India 10 years from today?
Our Prime Minister's vision is that, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision that vocal for local and local to global. So our Indian cinemas has to be reach out throughout the world. So it should be our content is reach out you can take it off this elephant whisperers. It is a small story for our Indian story. It's reach out the world level. So Indian economy also, because of we are going to get, already I told that 11% of the media and the entertainment sector is contributing 11.4%. So another 10 years it should be minimum 30% we are going to cross this in this sector. So this sector is a emerging sector, and also already told with animation and VFX के लिए एक task force भी हमने बनाया. इस task force का काम है, so how we are take up the next level to the worldwide for animation, VFS and cinema, this media, and our young people already, our young people, they are the major role, they are playing major role in the media and the entertainment sector. In this media and the entertainment sector, the growth will be, it is a tremendous growth will be there in next 10 years.
Will India have a truly strong international presence 10 years from now?
Yes, definitely. Our presence now also, our presence is playing a very, we can tell that international level. And another 10 years, wherever you go, our Indian movies will play. You see Spanish, Japan, Tamil movies or regional movies already they are playing. And in UK, US, throughout the world, our movies has to be reach out the all over the world on sub jaga, even B center, C centers type. Through wherever you go, our Indian movies will play the major role. For that, we are started to work for the now itself.
Looking forward to seeing that vision of yours turn into reality sooner than later. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
In Cannes. So that was a special conversation with a very special person, Union Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting in the Government of India, Dr. L. Murugan. With cameraman Kuldeep Sharma, this is Munmun Bhattacharya from Cannes for DD India.